Welcome, dear viewers, to another exciting episode of the Truth Chronicles. We are your reliable source for a deep dive into the fascinating and often complex world of history, mystery, and conspiracy theories. Today we're embarking on a journey to a time of turmoil and tension, a period of conflict that has left an indelible mark on the history of two nations, India and Pakistan. We'll be exploring the mysteries and conspiracy theories surrounding the 1965 India-Pakistan War, from the controversial Tashkent Agreement to the covert Operation Gibraltar, from allegations of espionage to the enduring appeal of these conspiracy theories. We'll be peeling back the layers of this complex historical event. So buckle up as we delve into a world of intrigue, speculation, and the allure of the unknown. Let's unveil the mysteries of the 1965 India-Pakistan War. Stay tuned and let the truth unravel. The 1965 India-Pakistan War, a conflict shrouded in mystery and conspiracy theories, has been the subject of many debates and discussions. A period of 5 months, from April to September 1965, that's left an indelible mark on the history of these two nations. A time of turmoil, tension, and tumult, it is a chapter in their shared narrative that continues to spark curiosity and conjecture. This war, fought over the disputed region of Jammu and Kashmir, was the second of its kind between India and Pakistan. It was a tumultuous time that saw these neighboring nations, sharing a common heritage yet divided by a contentious border, engage in a bitter and brutal battle. The echoes of this conflict continue to reverberate in the geopolitical landscape of South Asia. Now let's delve into the enigmatic world of conspiracy theories that swirl around this war. These theories, lacking concrete evidence yet refusing to fade into obscurity, add a layer of intrigue to an already complex historical event. They offer an alternative lens through which to view the events of 1965, a lens tinted with speculation, suspicion, and the allure of the unknown. One of the most prominent theories is associated with the Tashkent Agreement, signed in 1966. This agreement, designed to restore peace, is shrouded in rumors of foul play surrounding the sudden death of the Indian Prime Minister, Lal Bahadur Shastri. The circumstances of his demise have fueled theories of internal sabotage, adding a layer of mystery to an already enigmatic event. Then there's Operation Gibraltar, a covert mission by Pakistan to infiltrate Jammu and Kashmir. Conspiracy theorists suggest that this operation was instigated by external powers, a ploy to escalate tensions and prevent the emergence of strong, independent nations. And let's not forget the allegations of spying and covert operations, a common element in any conflict. During the 1965 war, both India and Pakistan accused the other of espionage, leading to theories of foreign intelligence agencies' involvement. These theories, while intriguing, are largely speculative. However, they continue to captivate those who delve into the hidden depths of this historic conflict. Here, one of the most prominent conspiracy theories revolves around the Tashkent Agreement and the sudden mysterious death of Indian Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri. Delving into the heart of this theory, we find ourselves in the midst of the Tashkent Agreement. Signed on the 10th of January 1966, this pact marked a significant turning point in the India-Pakistan War of 1965. Indian Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri and Pakistani President Ayub Khan both agreed to restore diplomatic and economic relations, effectively bringing the war to a halt. But here's where the plot thickens. The very next day, Shastri was found dead under mysterious circumstances in Tashkent. The official cause? A heart attack. But conspiracy theorists aren't so easily convinced. They argue that Shastri's death was far from natural. The crux of this theory lies in the dissatisfaction of internal forces within India who were supposedly unhappy with the terms of the Tashkent Agreement. These theorists suggest that these internal forces, driven by their displeasure with the agreement, may have had a hand in Shastri's untimely demise. An intricate web of deceit, dissatisfaction, and death, all wrapped up in one conspiracy theory. But let's pause for a moment. What evidence is there to support these claims? Well, that's the catch. Concrete evidence is thin on the ground. But isn't that the nature of conspiracy theories, lacking in evidence, yet persisting in the minds of those who seek answers outside the official narrative? So was Shastri's death an unfortunate coincidence or the result of a sinister plot? Without substantial evidence, the truth remains elusive. Yet the questions linger, keeping the theory alive and adding an aura of mystery to the Tashkent Agreement. While these theories lack concrete evidence, they fuel an ongoing conversation about the hidden forces that may have shaped this critical moment in history. Another fascinating conspiracy theory is tied to Operation Gibraltar, a covert mission by Pakistan to infiltrate Jammu and Kashmir with armed guerrillas. Now, the official narrative is that this operation was a solo endeavor by Pakistan, but some theorists disagree. They suggest that the threads of this operation were woven much further afield, possibly by the United States or the United Kingdom. Why would these external powers be interested in a conflict between Pakistan and India, you might wonder? Well, these theorists propose an intriguing rationale. They suggest that these external powers were keen to escalate tensions in South Asia, but why? Because a peaceful and stable South Asia, with Pakistan and India emerging as strong independent nations, might not have aligned with their geopolitical interests. This theory, while unproven, does raise some compelling questions. Were the United States and the United Kingdom truly impartial observers during the 1965 war, or were they working behind the scenes to manipulate the situation? Did they, as some suggest, use Operation Gibraltar as a pawn in their own geopolitical game? These questions are difficult to answer. The covert nature of Operation Gibraltar, coupled with the clandestine world of international diplomacy, makes it nearly impossible to prove or disprove this theory. And so it continues to circulate, adding another layer of intrigue to the already complex narrative of the 1965 India-Pakistan War. Now, it's important to remember that while these theories are compelling, they are just that, theories. They lack the concrete evidence required to transform them into accepted historical fact. But regardless of their veracity, they provide a fascinating insight into the complexities of international relations and the often unseen forces that shape global events. The idea of external interference in a bid to prevent both Pakistan and India from becoming strong independent nations certainly provides food for thought. The 1965 war was not just a battlefield conflict, it was also a war of shadows, with allegations of espionage and covert operations on both sides. In the dimly lit corners of the conflict, beyond the clashing of armies, there were whispers of spies and covert agents working tirelessly to destabilize their adversaries. Both India and Pakistan accused each other of such underhanded tactics, each side weaving tales of subterfuge and sabotage that blurred the lines between fact and fiction. These tales were not merely the work of overactive imaginations. In the world of espionage, the truth is often shrouded in layers of secrecy, and the 1965 war was no exception. Reports of agents infiltrating government ranks, sowing discord and gathering intelligence were rampant. Each side accused the other of using these shadowy figures to gain an upper hand in the conflict. But who were these spies? Were they merely pawns in a larger game? Or were they playing a game of their own? Some conspiracy theorists suggest that these agents were not just working for their respective governments, but were in fact being manipulated by foreign intelligence agencies. The United States and the United Kingdom in particular have been implicated in these theories. According to these conspiracies, these foreign powers had a vested interest in escalating tensions in South Asia. By stirring the pot, so to speak, they could prevent both Pakistan and India from becoming strong and independent nations. As such, they allegedly used their intelligence agencies to manipulate the situation, using espionage and covert operations to further their own agendas. Of course, these are just theories. The world of espionage is notoriously secretive, and it's rare for the full truth to come to light. Yet these stories persist, fueled by the inherent human fascination with the unknown and the allure of the forbidden. The extent of foreign involvement in these covert operations remains a subject of speculation and intrigue. And so, the shadows of the 1965 war continue to loom large, casting doubt and sparking debate even decades after the final shots were fired. Conspiracy theories, by their very nature, are compelling. They offer alternative narratives that challenge accepted histories and provoke thought. They captivate us, ensnaring our curiosity with intricate webs of what-ifs and maybes. And when it comes to the 1965 India-Pakistan war, these alternative narratives have proven to be enduring. Despite the lack of concrete evidence to support them, these conspiracy theories persist. This is not uncommon. In fact, it's a common characteristic of conspiracy theories worldwide. But why is this so? Why do these tales of secrecy and intrigue endure despite the absence of solid proof? One reason is that conspiracy theories often address gaps in our understanding. They provide explanations for that seem inexplicable or obscure within the accepted narrative. They speak to our need for certainty, offering answers where official accounts may leave questions. In the case of the 1965 India-Pakistan War, these theories attempt to fill in the blanks left by official accounts, offering explanations for the sudden death of Lal Bahadur Shastri or the initiation of Operation Gibraltar. Another reason for the enduring appeal of conspiracy theories is that they often reflect deep-seated fears and anxieties. They tap into our worries about power, corruption, and the unseen forces that might be shaping our world. They give voice to the suspicion that what we see is not all there is. In the context of the 1965 war, these theories reflect anxieties about international interference, internal betrayal, and the clandestine workings of power. But perhaps the most powerful reason for the enduring appeal of conspiracy theories is that they invite us to question, to probe, to dig deeper. They remind us that history is not always as it seems, that truth can be elusive, and that the world is full of mystery. Have you ever wondered if the Kashmir conflict is more than just a territorial dispute between India and Pakistan? Could there be hidden hands at play? The Kashmir conflict, a story steeped in controversy and intrigue. A region nestled in the heart of Asia, coveted by two nuclear-armed nations, India and Pakistan. For decades, they have fought wars, engaged in diplomatic battles and traded accusations, all in the name of this disputed territory. But could there be more to this tale than meets the eye? Could the threads of this complex dispute be tangled in a larger web of international politics and covert operations? Enter the world of conspiracy theories, where reality is questioned and shadows are perceived as substance. Some believe that during the 1965 war, a conflict that further ignited the already volatile India-Pakistan relationship, foreign powers manipulated the situation in Kashmir. The goal, they suggest, was to prolong the conflict, maintain instability in the region, and divert global attention from their own interests. A cunning game of chess on the world stage, perhaps? And then there's the question of weapons proliferation. Allegations have been made that certain foreign countries supplied weapons and military aid to both Pakistan and India during the 1965 war. By doing so, these countries could indirectly fuel the conflict for their own strategic purposes. But are these claims rooted in fact or the product of an overactive imagination? It's important to remember that these conspiracy theories, as enticing as they may be, lack concrete evidence. Historians and researchers have delved deep into the annals of the 1965 war and its aftermath, yet have found no conclusive proof supporting these ideas. They remain, for now, in the realm of speculation and conjecture. Conspiracy theories often emerge in complex geopolitical situations as a means to make sense of events that are difficult to understand or accept. But when navigating these murky waters, we must approach them critically, consider multiple perspectives, and rely on well-documented historical accounts and credible sources. So are these theories mere speculation, or is there more to the story? Let's unravel this mystery. The 1965 war, a critical juncture in the Kashmir conflict, but was it just a war or a strategic game for foreign powers? This question leads us into a labyrinth of conspiracy theories, each more intriguing than the last. Let's venture into this maze and see what we can uncover. Imagine a massive chessboard with countries instead of chess pieces, each move calculated, each strategy meticulously planned. This is the backdrop against which some believe the 1965 war was fought. The theory suggests that foreign powers, those safely ensconced beyond the borders of this conflict, were pulling the strings, manipulating the game. According to these theories, it wasn't just about India and Pakistan. No, the plot thickens. These theories suggest that foreign powers were using the Kashmir conflict as a smokescreen, a diversion to keep eyes turned away from their own global interests. A clever move indeed, if it were true. And then there are the whispers, the murmurs that certain nations were supplying weapons and military aid to both Pakistan and India during the 1965 war. This, they say, was a ploy to keep the conflict burning, to keep the region unstable. The idea here is that these foreign powers were fueling the fight, not to bring about a resolution, but to serve their own strategic purposes. But what of the evidence? A conspiracy theory, by its very nature, thrives on speculation and conjecture. Concrete proof is often elusive, the claims difficult to substantiate. Researchers and historians have delved deep into the annals of the 1965 war, sifting through the layers of history, but conclusive evidence to support these conspiracy theories remains to be found. So we're left with questions that linger, questions that provoke thought, questions that challenge us to look beyond the surface. It's a fascinating exploration, isn't it? A journey into the world of what-ifs and maybes. But how much truth does this theory hold? Let's delve deeper. All good theories need solid evidence, but with these conspiracy theories, is there any? It's a pertinent question, isn't it? When we talk about conspiracy theories, especially ones as intricate as those surrounding the Kashmir conflict, the first thing we should look for is evidence, hard, unshakable evidence. Yet often these theories are built on shaky ground. The claims that foreign powers manipulated the Kashmir situation, or that certain countries supplied weapons to both India and Pakistan during the 1965 war, are indeed sensational. They paint a picture of a global chess game with Kashmir as the pawn. But, and here's the crucial part, they often lack concrete evidence. Historians, researchers, scholars from around the globe have delved into the annals of history, dissected the events of the 1965 war and its aftermath extensively. They've sifted through government documents, military records, personal accounts, and more. And their conclusion: there is no conclusive evidence to support these conspiracy theories. That's not to say there aren't areas of controversy and debate. No historical event is without its shades of grey. But these shades of grey are not a license to spin tales of international intrigue and manipulation without substantial proof. Conspiracy theories, in many cases, rely more on speculation and conjecture rather than credible historical sources. They're like a house of cards, fascinating to look at. But one gust of wind, one challenging question, one probing investigation, and they topple. So we come back to our original question: why, despite the lack of concrete evidence, despite the extensive research that refutes them, do these conspiracy theories persist? Why do they continue to captivate and confuse? It's a question that invites us to delve deeper into the human psyche, into our fascination with secrets and shadows. And it's a question that begs us to look critically at the information we consume and the narratives we choose to believe. Yet the theories persist. Why is that so? Why do we get drawn to conspiracy theories, especially in complex geopolitical situations? This question may have crossed your mind as we unravel the intricate tapestry of the Kashmir conflict. Conspiracy theories, in essence, offer us an alternative narrative, a different lens through which to view reality. They give us the allure of hidden knowledge, a peek behind the curtain of the world stage. In the context of geopolitical events, these theories often emerge as a way to explain intricate situations that are challenging to comprehend or accept. Take the Kashmir conflict, for instance. It's a complex, decades-long dispute involving multiple parties, power politics, and a myriad of social, economic, and cultural factors. For the average person, wrapping one's head around such a multifaceted issue can be daunting. In such scenarios, conspiracy theories often step in, offering a seemingly simple explanation that cuts through the complexity. Moreover, these theories often play into our inherent desire for storytelling. They present a narrative where there are clear villains and heroes, clandestine plots, and high-stakes drama. They turn the mundane into the extraordinary, the random into the calculated. Adding to their appeal, conspiracy theories often provide a sense of control in an unpredictable world. They suggest that even the most chaotic events are part of a grand scheme orchestrated by unseen powers. While this can be unsettling, it can also be comforting. It's easier to believe in a world controlled by shadowy figures than to accept the often harsh reality of randomness and chaos. However, it's important to remember that while they may be enticing, conspiracy theories are often just that, theories. They are rarely based on concrete evidence or credible sources. Instead, they thrive on speculation, conjecture, and half-truths. They can distort our understanding of events, cloud our judgment, and fuel divisive narratives. So, how should we approach these theories? That's a question we'll tackle in our next scene. Stay tuned as we navigate the labyrinth of conspiracy theories and seek to separate fact from fiction. In the maze of conspiracy theories, how do we find our way to the truth? It may seem like a daunting task, as these theories often present a web of intricate narratives that can be alluring in their mystery and intrigue. They offer seemingly simple answers to complex questions, providing a sense of understanding and control in a world that often seems chaotic and unpredictable. However, it's important to remember that not all that glitters is gold. Conspiracy theories, while fascinating, are often built on conjecture and speculation, rather than well-documented historical accounts and credible sources. They can cloud our understanding of historical events, leading us down paths of misinformation and misinterpretation. So how do we navigate this world, you ask? The key lies in critical thinking and open-mindedness. When presented with a conspiracy theory, don't just accept it at face value. Dig deeper, ask questions. Seek out multiple perspectives, look for well-documented evidence and reliable sources. Consider the context in which these theories emerge. Often they arise in times of uncertainty or tension, when people are looking for explanations or someone to blame. Recognize this and approach these theories with a healthy dose of skepticism. But most importantly, never stop learning. History is a rich tapestry of events shaped by countless individuals and forces. It's full of twists and turns, triumphs and tragedies, mysteries and discoveries. By relying on credible historical accounts and sources, we can gain a more accurate and nuanced understanding of these events. Moreover, remember that the pursuit of truth is not a destination, but a journey. It requires patience, curiosity, and a willingness to challenge our own assumptions and beliefs. It's not always easy, but it's certainly rewarding. So, as we venture into the labyrinth of conspiracy theories, let's equip ourselves with the tools of critical thinking and open-mindedness. Let's question, explore, and seek the truth wherever it may lead us. Remember, the truth is often more fascinating than fiction. Keep questioning, keep exploring. Remember, the truth is often more fascinating than fiction. Keep questioning, keep exploring. As we draw to a close on this episode, I want to thank you for joining us on this journey. This is the Truth Chronicles, a place where we unravel the mysteries of the world, where we venture into the labyrinth of conspiracy theories with an open mind, a questioning attitude, and a thirst for knowledge. We've navigated through the intriguing world of conspiracy theories, seeking to separate fact from fiction. We've delved into the appeal of these theories and how they can cloud our understanding of historical events. We've also learned how to navigate this world using the tools of critical thinking and open-mindedness. The world is full of mysteries, and it's our job to unravel them, to question, to explore, and to seek the truth wherever it may lead us. So let's continue this journey together. Let's challenge our assumptions, delve deeper into the mysteries of the world, and never stop learning. Because the pursuit of truth is not a destination, but a journey. And remember, no matter how complex the maze of conspiracy theories may seem, the truth is often more fascinating than fiction. So keep questioning, keep exploring, and until our next journey, this is the Truth Chronicles signing off.